Today we've got the first look at the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 on top of exclusive launch offers, so make sure you hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So first up, we've still got the reservation page online where you can reserve the Galaxy Fold 6 for free today with absolutely no commitment to buy. All you've got to do is put in your name and email address and you'll not only get money off at next week's launch, but you'll also get a chance to win a 5,000 Samsung gift card. So if you're even considering the Z Fold 6, then go ahead and check it out now by clicking the link down in the description below or the card in the top right corner. Next up, we've got the Z Fold 6 appearing for sale on a retailer already, way ahead of the launch. The listing was spotted by WinFuture, and it's an Australian retailer called Harvey Norman. They've got the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 listed with 256 gigs of storage, costing 2,749 Australian dollars, and this is around 1,830 US dollars. So this could indicate that previous rumors of a price increase to $1,900 were actually false. Now, of course, it also shows off the full design of the new Galaxy Z Fold 6, and we've already had all of the marketing renders for the phone in all of the colors, but of course I can't show them because Samsung do take down my video if I show them. Now next up, we've got some case leaks for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 from Mystery Lupin, and again these showcase the new design of the Z Fold 6. The first case has a slot for the S Pen on the rear, because as we've had in previous years, the Fold 6 will support the S Pen, but there's nowhere to store it inside the device itself. We've also got another case for those of you that don't want to use an S Pen holder, and again it shows us the design of the Z Fold 6 in silver, but this one also has a kickstand for hands-free use. Now when it comes to the color choices, you're going to be able to choose between pink, dark navy blue or silver, but as always we're also going to get a few bespoke colors for those ordering directly on Samsung's website, and I think we're no doubt going to see a black and a white color, but they usually offer three, so it's going to be interesting to see what the third choice is. Now when it comes to the new hardware, the Z Fold 6 is of course going to be using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, and it's reported to be the same version that they've used in their flagship, the S24 Ultra, so we can expect some incredible performance from the Fold 6. Now it's also slightly shorter and wider than its predecessor, but we're also getting some big improvements to the display both in terms of brightness and color accuracy. But one area where we're not going to be seeing any improvements though is going to be in the camera system, and we know it's going to be the same camera system as last year, but we're also expecting many improvements with software and AI to deliver much better photos and videos. Now of course the official launch is going to be held on the 10th of July. They're going to be launching the Z Fold 6 along with the new Flip. We're also going to get the Watch 7 and the new Watch Ultra along with the new Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. So of course we pretty much know everything there is to know about the Z Fold 6 already, but I'm hoping there's still some surprises at launch. But for those of you that are excited for the new Z Fold 6, we're going to run through the full specs, design and the expected pricing to help you guys decide if it is worth the wait. So make sure you hit subscribe now and we'll get right into it. So with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, we get a 7.6-inch foldable 120Hz dynamic AMOLED display. While it's the same size as its predecessor, we're expecting improvements in brightness, color accuracy, as well as durability. It's coming with a resolution of 1812 by 2176, and it's going to be protected by Samsung's newest ultra-thin glass. Now there's also going to be less visible creasing in the center of the new foldable display, as well as water and dust resistance. For the external display, we get a 120Hz dynamic AMOLED protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. It's going to be a 6.2-inch display, and while the current resolution is unknown at the moment, Samsung are reportedly working on a much wider aspect ratio, and we're also going to see improvements to the brightness and color accuracy, and it will of course have a punch-hole camera in the top center. Now the selfie cameras are going to be a 10-megapixel wide-angle camera on the cover display, followed by a 4-megapixel under-display camera on the internal display. Then over on the rear, it's a 50-megapixel primary camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide, and then a 10-megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Now it's actually the same camera system used in the predecessor, but hopefully we will still see some improvements thanks to the software. It's going to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 globally, and we get 12GB of RAM with up to 1TB of storage, and this will of course be UFS 4.1. It's coming with a 4400 mAh battery, and while fast charging is still currently unknown, we're hoping for improvements to both wired as well as wireless charging. In terms of connectivity, we get advanced 5G, Bluetooth 5.3 and Wi-Fi 7, and then we also get ultra-wideband support, and it's coming with One UI 6 based on Android 14, and it's expected to launch from $1,850 in August 2024. So overall, the Z Fold 6 is looking like another minor upgrade to the Fold series, and again, they're focusing on software and user experience rather than completely redesigning the phone. Again, there's going to be lots of focus going into the new software and all of the new AI features, and the new form factor is going to be a refreshing change, and it's going to be interesting to see how the consumer reacts to it, but personally I would have liked to see just a little bit more width to the display, although maybe that's where the Z Fold 6 Slim or the Z Fold 6 Ultra could fill the gap in the future. Now, given its similarities to the predecessor though, I can't imagine anyone with a Fold 5 is going to be rushing for an upgrade, but if you've got an older Fold or you're looking to get your first Fold, then it could be a great choice. With launch fast approaching, the leaks are going to continue to come flooding in, and I'm going to be sharing them as soon as they do, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.